Pause that. All right. Hey, I am Coach Wilson. I am the commissioner, Brian Wilson of the Michigan Junior Arena. We are sponsored by Michigan Chess Association, and we're going to be starting our league. We already had the draft. We're going to be starting our league on Friday at 3:30 p.m. Second game will be Sunday at 3:30 p.m. And this is just an instructional video to tell you guys what you need to do. Now, for those of you who have not created a Chess username, you have to be signed up with LIChess, LICHESS.org. You have to sign up with that and grab a username. If you don't have a username, you cannot play. And if you don't have a username by Friday, your kid will lose that round. So you need to sign up for and get a username and send me that username in the email that I'm going to be sending out to you guys. So return that email to the email that I'm going to be sending to you. So reply to the email, please. All parents, there's 4 kids that are missing, that have missing usernames. They didn't place their usernames on the website when they signed up. It's not too late. You just have to, it's a free account. Make a free account on lichess.org to sign up. Now, a lot of the kids are wondering, where did they get drafted? Well, you can find, at this moment, you can find your team, the team that you're on, in MichiganJuniorChessArena.com, MichiganJuniorChessArena.com. You can find the roster, where your kid is, what board they will be playing. So every board is numbered. If you're picking in first round, only first rounders play other first rounders. Second rounders play other second rounders in the draft. If you got picked in the second round. You're the third board. If you got picked in the third round, you only play other third rounders. So you can see the draft and board order for each team on MichiganJuniorChessArena.com. MichiganJuniorChessArena.com. You can see that right there. Also, you see on the bottom, this is the draft order. We already had the draft, and this is the order the kids got picked in the draft here. And you can also get that information here. I'm gonna make sure that you guys have the website to go to for all information. And also make sure you guys like and share and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Michigan Chess Association YouTube channel as well. Want to really build our chess community, so make sure you subscribe and like the videos here. Making sure you guys have the right website. So that website again is that website again is MichiganJuniorChessArena.com. That's where you can find all the information about our league games. League, not a tournament game, a league. That means it's multiple games over multiple weeks. And then after that, the league will be over until we do season 3. So league games, you can find out all about the information on league games on this website, MichiganJuniorChessArena.com. Notice on the bottom, the draft picks, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit as well. There is 6 teams, 6 total teams. So instead of 2 divisions, because we don't have a lot of teams for 2 divisions, we're going to have 1 division, and the top 3 teams will make the playoffs in this league. So half the teams will make the playoffs and half won't make the playoffs. There are also going to be awards for each kid who does the best on each board. So for instance, remember, you're the lowest players, who are the general managers. These are the lowest players of the league. They will only play the other general managers. So they're only evaluated by the competition that they play, which is competitive between themselves, which is the general managers, which are the fifth boards of every team. Who's the best fifth board? They will get an award and an all-star award. Who's the best fourth board? Only fourth round picks play fourth round picks. Third, second, first. These are also additional awards that we will be giving out at the end of the season. All-stars for each board can be obtained in the Michigan Junior Arena. Now, if you're looking on the bottom, you see that it shows all the rounds. So round 1, you see that Bloomfield Bishops, the #1 pick in this draft is Joshua Lee. We're going to be having interviews with some of the kids throughout the season. So stay tuned for that too. Novi Knights, their second pick, they picked Kalman Vanderhoek, who was last season's MVP runner-up. Rochester Rooks, excuse the typos here. Rochester Rooks. This is we had to type these really fast as the draft picks were coming in. Saginaw Sacrifice picked Samrat Zagade, and that was the fourth pick there. Troy Tactics' fifth pick is Henry Billings. Really good pick there. And then the Warren Woodpushers, last team picks the last spot picked was Rishi Chowdhury. But since they were the last team, they get to pick first the next round, and this is a snake draft. So in the second round, the first pick of the second round, seventh pick was Tarun Rajesh, who's Master Minute, and so on and so on. And you can see all your kids' draft picks here. If there's typos, I'm sorry about the names. We had to do it so fast as those picks were coming in. Type those in. If you don't catch your child in the draft order in this broadcast video, remember you can see the draft order in MichiganJuniorChessArena.com. MichiganJuniorChessArena.com. You can see that draft order there. All right. Now we're gonna get into the rosters here. So if we go over here, you see that it shows the board order for each player. For instance, you see Rishi Chowdhury, and it shows his username. Because what's going to have to happen, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do this later, is once we go to Friday, you're going to have to challenge or receive a challenge at 3:30 p.m. And guys, remember, if you are 15 minutes late, you automatically lose the game. So you have up until 3:45 to make it to the challenge and be on your computer or your laptop or your phone, which you can play in any of those things. You got to make it to those devices before 3:45 and be there ready to play. Because if 3:45 comes and your opponent has sent a challenge and you did not receive the challenge, then you lose the game automatically, and that could hurt your team. So we see our players have real names, but their usernames are right next to it, so you know what to type in when you're challenging your opponent. And it could be likely that when you get to the computer, you will be receiving a challenge. So it doesn't matter who sends it or receives it, as long as the game is being played. And remember, the team that we'll get into that later. So this is the rosters. It shows Rishi Chowdhury, if they were playing the Saginaw Sacrifice, could only play Samrat Zagade. Tarun will play Siddharth Menon. Wesley Billings will play Rhea Desai. Norm Vanderhoek will play Andy Kwan. Sidney Billings, who is the general manager of the Warren Woodpushers, will only play Elijah Billings. Okay, which they are brothers, actually. That's strange, but that's what would happen, and that's how the matchups go when you're playing team to team. And whoever scores the most points out of those 5 games, that team will win. Now, Friday, let's say, for instance, Friday, the Warren Woodpushers will play Saginaw Sacrifice, and that means the home team, which is the team on the left, Warren Woodpushers will get white on all the boards. Every player for the Warren Woodpushers would have white, and every player for the Saginaw Sacrifice will have black. But on Sunday, they're going to have to play each other again, and it reverses, where then Saginaw Sacrifice, all the players would have white, and then Warren Woodpushers, all the players would have black. and that's how it goes. So this is the roster that you can find on Michigan Junior Chess Arena.com. You can find it there, but I would say the phone, using the phone to go to the website is more updated, where the website, it takes a day to update to the newest rosters. So you might see something old if you go to the website on a computer, but if you use a phone, it's easier and it updates faster. So I would suggest using a phone to look at these rosters on MichiganJuniorChessArena.com. All right. Also, another thing here, and I'm going to pull this up here. Now we're going to look at the standings and how you can tell what team to play. um All right, so these are the standings here. And if you actually, hold on, not what I was looking. This is the old standing. Still not what I'm looking for here. Okay, I have to. Hmm. Okay. All right. I'm trying to pull up the real rosters. Taking a bit. But these rosters are on the website. Like I said, it's better to use the phone right now because the website takes a long time to download. I think we might have it here. Let's we have it. Okay. We got it here. Be okay. Rid of that. All right. We should have it here. There we go. We should have that. Oh, no, maybe not. Let's do it a different way. Window capture. Here we go. Now we got it. This is the rosters here that you're going to see on the website, MichiganJuniorChessArena.com, on your phone. You want to see it right now. In a couple of days, it will be on the website because it takes a while for that to go there. But if you look at, this is all the teams. This is where the standings will be calculated here. And plus, for instance, we see games played. That shows how many games the Saginaw Sacrifice plays. If Saginaw Sacrifice plays another team, that's one game. How many wins Saginaw has? A draw would be the team match ends with 2.5 to 2.5. So that's a draw because no one had more than the other. There's a total of 5 total points available. A loss is when Saginaw Sacrifices loses the majority of the games and are outscored in that match versus, for instance, a Warren Wood Pushers that match. Games 4, so that shows how many points is accumulated. So the more points accumulated, the higher your chance of beating another team if you're tied at the end of the season. So beating someone 5-0 is better than beating someone 3-2 because you accumulated game points. Okay. Of course, the points that you allow is games against. Okay. And games down, that's how many games you're behind. You're trying to catch a team that's in front of you, trying to get to the playoffs. And then points in general shows who's leading as far as the league is concerned. How many points? The more points, the better your team is. And you get a point by winning a match. Okay, so if you win one match versus another team, that's one. You go over here, we see Friday. This Friday, the Troy Tacks are going to play Saginaw Sacrifice. Troy Tacks will have white on all boards, and Saginaw Sacrifice will have black on all boards. Bloomfield Hills Bishops will play Rochester Rooks. Warren Wood Pushers versus Novi Knights. And then that's the end of Friday. You see these games underneath? This is next Friday. So after we play these 3 matches here, then next Friday, the Troy Tacks will play the Rochester Rooks, and so on and so on. But after this Friday, Troy Tactics play Saginaw Sacrifice, but then in Sunday, Saginaw Sacrifice gets white on all boards versus Troy Tactics black on all boards. And the same thing with the Rooks and Bishops and the Novi Knights and Warren Wood Pushers. And if you look here, this Novi Knights versus Warren Wood Pushers is the next Sunday. That will happen the next Sunday. And usually it's going to be the same team you play on Friday, but just switching the colors. Very easy. Every team plays every team twice. Right? You're going to play every one of the teams in the league twice. With one with all black and one with all white. And at the end of the season, there's going to be the even amount of games, and we'll see who's the best at the end of the season. All right. And so this is where you go get your schedule. Shows you who you're supposed to play, and you can look at the standing to show where you stand in the league. Other than that, that is pretty much that pretty much takes care of the rosters and the schedules. Now I just want to show you guys what we need to do when we what we need to do when we go and challenge someone. So I want to show what happens when we are challenging someone. Okay. All right. So here we go. So this is gonna go to the lead chest here. And once Friday come at 3:30, this is what you have to do. Now, remember, those of you guys who do not have a username, you can't see the screen. You have to create a username and sign up to join leadchest.org, which is free. And then you get a username, and then you get to do this here. Now, what we do first is we look at the rosters, and let's say we look at Hidden Forest Rishi Chowdhury, and I say that we have to play Hidden Forest on Friday at 3:30. So what we would do is we would go to leadchest.org, and then we would go here and search Hidden Forest. Hidden Forest comes right up there for me. So I search Hidden Forest, go to his profile, And I'm gonna go to the once it loads up, I guess. And here I'm gonna go to the swords. This is the challenge to a game. And I'm gonna challenge him. And the time control, guys, is 30 minutes with 2-second increment. Right? 30 minutes with 2-second increment. 30 minutes with second increment. So go all the way up here, get to 30 minutes. And then increment is 2 seconds. That means it's 2 seconds added on every time you move. Because we want to avoid you guys getting into time scrambles, because it could be low internet, you could have a glitch or something. So giving you an opportunity not to lose on time, but just to lose, you're losing because you're getting outplayed. That's fine. But so 2-second increments of time is added on, so you got a little cushion when you get down to a time scramble at the end of the game. So that's what we got. 30 minutes per side, 2-second increment. Rated, not casual. So we want to make it rated here. We got that selected. It's standard. So these things you don't have to mess with. Real time, standard, leave that alone. And then we're playing, let's say we're playing Hidden Forest with white. So we would select white, not the center where it's random side. We supposed to be white, so we hit white here. And then the challenge goes out to Hidden Forest. And all we do here is wait. That's what we do. We just wait here till Hidden Forest answers. Okay. Now, if we wait here and Hidden Forest doesn't answer in 15 minutes, then we cancel it. We cancel that, and then you contact the commissioner, which is me, in an email, and say that, hey, you waited 15 minutes, he didn't show up, and then I will give you the automatic win for that as well. I am going to ask Hidden Forest if he was there, and maybe he sent you a challenge. But if you waited 15 minutes and he didn't show up and he was not there, then that is your win. And so this is the process that's going to happen on Friday and Sunday. At 3:30 p.m., you're going to be in front of your device, ready to accept a challenge or give a challenge. And then once that challenge is given and you selected the appropriate colors and the time with 30 minutes and 2-second increment, once that game is over, then you just go about your day, because I'm going to be able to see the games, the results of the game. You don't have to tell me if you won the game or not. I will be able to tell and see who won the game at that point. So that's it. Now, one other thing here I want to talk to everybody about, as you see the draft picks below me. Cheating. Cheating is not tolerated at all in the Michigan Junior Chess Arena or Michigan Junior Arena, and I mean any forms of cheating. For instance, if you're at home, you cannot get any moves or any hints from your parents. If I see that, and I could tell because I'm experienced chess player, I know what a beginner looks like. I know what a strong player looks like. So my radar will go up if your moves look different than your ability, for one. So parents cannot help the children. Please do not help your children. We're going to make sure this is a fair process. And we're not going to be on Zoom calls initially. It might happen in the future, but we're not going to be on the Zoom calls initially when we're playing these games. You're going to be playing. Now, so parents cannot help. I will be reviewing all the games to make sure everything is proper. Now, I will say this. If you use a computer engine, the leadchess.org website will actually ban your IP address. They have algorithms and engines that follow each game, so they know if you're using a strong computer engine, and you will be banned forever. Nothing I can do about it. Just the website. So you cannot use any computer engine ever. I've had 2 kids already try this one time, and they were banned forever. They couldn't use a phone or another device to get on the website. It bans your whole IP address. So don't do it. It's a strict no cheating rule. You don't get another chance. So just let you guys know. Make sure that everything is fair. Parents do not help the kids. Let's have fun. It's all about the kids. Let's make the kids the stars and let's step away. Okay? All right. And I think I have covered everything. I will be making another video to update everyone on anything that I have missed. We have interviews every week with a kid from one of the teams that we want you guys to look forward to that. And if you have any questions, make sure that you email me at implodingchess at gmail.com, implodingchess@gmail.com. You guys should have my email address. You can also message me on Michigan Junior Chess Arena.com as well. And I guess that is it. So for the Michigan Junior Chess Arena and representing Michigan Chess Association, I am Coach Wilson. Implodian out.